Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome back to Talk About It. My name is Anna Wiskus. I'll be your host today, and I'm so incredibly grateful that you are back and you are joining me for episode 7. You guys, this episode is literally going to be centered around joy and the little things within the day. And what a beautiful night to be doing this episode on. It is sunny. The weather has been perfect this evening. I'm like, in awe of how the light is coming in through the trees. What a grand view. I wish I could just flip my camera around and show you all. But holy crap, I just feel like this is the most perfect night to talk about this topic. And it's just bringing me joy having this scenery and talking about joy. So let's get into it. Every single time I do a podcast, I said this last time, I get more and more confident. And normally I plan a whole shebang. I have like bullet points that I want to talk about. I really do my research. I really think about things, just research, within myself. This is a very like self-reflectional podcast. So it's not like I'm doing anything like scientific research related for like a paper, but I do a little bit more of like, what should I kind of touch base on? Is there anything that I'm forgetting? I just do a little ground check on everything. And, you know, as much as that's helpful, I'm feeling inspired today. I'm feeling like this is going to flow naturally. And so I am going to freeball it. I'm going to do my first episode freeballing it. And honestly, I'm feeling really good about it because this is such a natural topic for me. It's something that I really try to incorporate each day. And it is something that I feel like I have had a lot of people bring up in certain ways around me recently. And I have felt like I've been able to talk to them just naturally about the things that I like to do and the ways that I like to give myself a little pick me up. So, with that being said, you guys, today's episode is going to be on the simple little joys that we can find within each day. A lot of the times, it is so easy to let something within your day bring you completely down. And it's always like, how do I pick myself back up again? Once you get low, it's hard to bring that light back up. And so this episode is going to be little things that we can do within our day to find that joy again, to find that energy, and to lift us back up on those days that we might feel a little too low. So let's talk about the little joys. Today, I don't want it to be like, these are everything that you need, but I did do another poll and I did another questionnaire on my story, and I did ask you guys, what does everyone like to do? What is your pick me up? What's your little joy within the day? What's something that you have been doing that has truly been brightening, how you start your day, what you do throughout your day, little things like this. Just, I think the simplicity is where it is. And so you guys had some really great answers, and I do want to talk about that as well. So today's episode is going to be a little bit structurally different because I first want to talk about the things that you guys brought up and then jump into the stuff that I'm adding to that, because let's be for real, everything that you guys mentioned, I totally agree with. And I think that there's a lot of things right now that everyone's kind of listing as like pick-me-ups, things that we like to do within our day, etc. We'll get to it, right? But I have a few things as well that I wanted to add to that list that I have realized have brought me joy within my day. Everybody wants to hope for the best day that they can have, okay? Everyone wants to hope for the best week, the best night, the best morning. Everyone wants their day to be the best that it can be. And when we have a bad day, it can be very draining. It can be very deteriorating. And then you know what we do? We hope and we wait for the next day. We bank on tomorrow. We're like, you know what? Tomorrow's going to be a better day. So you know what? Screw today. Let's just get through the day. At least I have tomorrow to just go about it in a different way. However, the thing about that, okay, is I think when we get into that habit is that it becomes really, really, really easy to then waste time, okay? We are in a pivotal point of our lives where every minute, every hour goes by like this. We're trying so hard to savor the moments that we have right now, but yet when we have a bad day, the first thing that we want to do is move on to the next day. But the thing about that process is that even though we're waiting for tomorrow, we can't control tomorrow as well. Tomorrow can end up the same exact way. And when we hope and we wait and we get excited about something that is in the future, we lose sight about what is right in front of us and where we are at right now. And I think that if we are able to take a day and find little joys that we can turn our mind, turn our joys, turn our mood around, right? To make that day the best day that it can be and not just completely discredit it, the more that we will be able to live our lives to the fullest and not just waste these precious moments that we have right now. Everyone has different kinds of energy boosters as well. Everyone has different kinds of pick me ups. Everyone has different things that are their little joys, right? It can be simple, it can be big, it could be cheap, it could be expensive. We all are different, okay? I want to talk about common things. Yes. So let's dig into what you guys told me that are your little joys. I think that probably the most common things, okay, were either going on walks, which I totally agree with. I think going on a walk, especially in a moment in your day where you are stressed, clears your brain, right? It allows you to get some fresh air into your body, to either receive some sun, receive some vitamin D, to be amongst the world, right? And not just like a hermit in your own shell, but it gets you out, it gets you going, it gives you a sense to just kind of like let go, not think, and just do, right? Like you're just walking, or you're listening to something. You don't have to really do anything major. I think another one was going to get a coffee or making your coffee at home. That's a really big one as well. I think getting a fun drink is so fun. I don't know what it is. I'm such a multiple drink girly. I'll have a water, I'll have a Starbucks, I'll have my coffee at home, and then I'll have a tea, and I'll just be like, taking turns within my whole rotation, I feel like. But getting a coffee, getting a drink, getting something fun for yourself, especially right in the morning or whenever it is that you like to do it, even if it's a pick me up halfway through the day, I love that as well. It's a pick me up. It's treating yourself. It's rewarding yourself for starting your day and giving yourself something to be like, okay, this is good. This brought me joy. I treated myself. I gave myself a little like pat on the back, and we're going to have a good day. It's a good little reward at the beginning of the day to be like, you got this. Let's go. Like let's do what we need to do. Let's be productive. Let's get on with our day. And I think making coffee at home too, when you make a good coffee. I know so many people who wake up and they look forward to their cup of coffee every single day. I love my cup of coffee, okay? I think that if you have a good cup of coffee, especially if you are a coffee drinker, right? Or I also love a matcha, but if you are a coffee drinker, that first sip is just like, let's go. Like, okay, my day has started. I am ready to go. This coffee turned out perfect, and that's all I needed to start my day. That's my little joy, right? Another thing was people talking to their families, either having a FaceTime call with their mom, talking to a friend, talking to their dad, or receiving a random call from their brother or sister, that kind of a thing. I think communication and calls and relationship with people that you know and you love and you're comfortable with, and you don't really have to try, right? Like it's fluent, it's easy, it's natural, right? Those kinds of conversations that just bring you joy. And it's a nice check-in of just being like, you know what? Like, even if it's for 5 minutes, what are you doing? What are you up to? It's easy, it's quick, and it's something that is so little, but that kind of connection with people love you and want you to have a good day. It's a safe space. It's a safe community. It's a safe group that you can kind of start your day. You can either, let out some sort of anxiety or stress that you are feeling for the day, and they can reassure you, or you can just say good morning and talk about what you have planned for the day and end the phone call, and you're like, wow, yeah, it was just so good to talk to them. It just felt good to hear their voice. It felt good to hear what they're up to or what they're doing today while I'm getting ready for work, or I'm on my way to work, or I'm going to my workout class, or I'm making breakfast for myself. Little things like that don't take too much time, but they just start your day right? Another one that people were mentioning was the idea of being excited for a new episode, a new movie, maybe a package delivery, having something to be excited for in your day. It automatically is like a nice prize within the day, right? I think a lot of us right now love our Love Island series, right? The days that we don't have a new episode, I feel like are the saddest days ever. And maybe that truthfully is like my addiction right now, but there is something about looking forward to something. I mean, I have a package coming at the end of the week, and Friday cannot come soon enough. I swear to God. Like, I am so ready to unbox that and literally wear the things that I got every single day. Like, that is what is driving me to have a good week, is because I know that I'm getting a package at the end of the week, and I think that is so real. but also like a new show, like anything, an episode, when you're just excited to have a time where you can just like be entertained, right? That kind of stuff. We take it for granted, but it truthfully is like so refreshing and so nice when you have something to look forward to. You guys, I needed a brief intermission. Okay. The sun started to set. I'm not even kidding. And it was blaring on my body. I got sunburnt this weekend just a little bit, and so I'm just like extra hot, and I needed to do a little like Chinese fire drill on my setting really quickly and sit on the other side, because that was really uncomfortable, and it started to get to the point where I couldn't even like process what I was saying because I was so hot. So if you are watching on video, that is why the adjustment is the same but like flipped, maybe like a little different, right? But those four things, you guys, those four things that you guys had mentioned, I feel like one, I totally agree with, because those are such simple ways to go about your day and either reset, treat yourself, or just find some sort of enjoyment within your day. I think that that is the things that we need to look for, because every day, especially if you're someone who has a schedule now, if you are someone who follows a certain set of, I do this, and this, it can get very repetitive, and it's hard to assume that every day is going to be the best, right? We don't live in Barbie land. Every day isn't going to be Barbie and pink and everything, right? It's going to be different because we have a set of changes and realities that hit our day, right? That change the dynamic of it. And so when we don't have, or we don't know the little things that bring us joy and the simple things that bring us joy, it makes it so much harder to say that that was a good day. And instead of allowing ourselves to switch up the day, we end up draining the day and just being like, you know what, this whole day, let's just scratch it. Let's just throw it away. It's a waste, right? We end up giving up on the day, okay? And I think that all four of those things were valid. I accept them into my own little joys, but I do have a couple things that I would like to add to that list. The first thing that I want to add that I think everyone can agree just gives you a little bit of excitement when this happens to you are compliments, okay? Either giving compliments or receiving compliments. Compliments are so easy, you guys. Seriously, if you see something, if you like something, say something. Why would you not tell a person that they look beautiful? Why would you not tell someone that you like their outfit or you like their top? Comments are so easy, you guys. I'm serious. We don't join in on them enough. I feel like every day you should be able to say at least 3-4 compliments to someone, whether that's the same person or different people. Doesn't matter, but there's something within each day that you can be like, I really like that. I'm going to tell that person that I really like that about them, or that I like their outfit, or that I like their hair, or that they look super cool and they look super nice, or they look super pretty. Whatever it is. Compliments are so easy, and it not only makes your day, but it makes their day. Another little joy of mine, okay, and I stand by this. Yes, we all have that one song, right? Maybe it's that one song now, maybe it was that one song 2 years ago. We all have a song, right? That when it plays, we can't help but feel happy. We can't help but want to dance. Yes, if you don't have that song, literally comment. I will send you my playlist. I will give you a song. Yeah. But we all have that one song that if you are having a bad day, the first thing that we want to do is we want to play music that reflects our mood. Okay. If you are having a bad day, if you are starting your day and you're like, you know what, today is not my day, and you put on a sad song, you are not helping yourself. If you put on a song that truthfully makes you want to dance and kind of snaps you out of it, that is probably one of my biggest secrets. When you have a song that is a pick-me-up, yes, that creates and gives you dopamine and just makes you excited and kind of makes you just want to groove and just forget about whatever it is that you're holding into your head, and you're like, you know what, this is why today's a bad day. It's such a bad day. I want to cry, like da-da-da-da. If you let that go and you play something that'll boost your mood and boost your energy, automatic win. Automatic win. That's the quickest and easiest way to just turn your day around. And truthfully, when you play that song and then you stick to songs like that, you're going to continue to be excited. You're going to continue to feel like your energy is rebuilding, that whatever was dragging you down, you can't even remember at this point. Like, it would have to take time and energy to think about what it was than to just like be in the moment and be happy and dance in your car, dance in your room, do something. I swear, when I am feeling low or when I start to feel tired, I give myself a dance break. As silly as it is, as silly as it is, don't judge me, as silly as it is, I give myself a little dance reset. Yes. Now I was a dancer, so like a little bit more comfortable for me, but if you have something that allows you to kind of just shake it off and restart and reset yourself, why wouldn't you use that? Why wouldn't you activate that and use that to your best advantage to make the most out of your day and to reset your mind? I'm going to list a couple more things, okay? And I'm just kind of going to do a speed round, yes? Because I think that I could sit and talk about why I love all of these things all day, but that is not the point of this episode. This point is to give you ideas and to discuss little things that you can do that are considered a win throughout your day, okay? If you are having a a bad day, if you started it well and then you dropped your coffee all over your car, or you spilt something on your shirt and you're already on your way to work, or you woke up late, you're racing for the morning and you're like, dang it, this is such a bad day. These are things that you can do. These are things that you can look for. These are things that are meant to be a pick-me-up. Yes, something that lifts our mood, you guys. Calling your friend. The simplicity of just taking a deep breath. As much as I love music, there is something freeing about also just sitting in silence for a little bit and allowing yourself to reset naturally versus forcing something, right? A nice cool glass of water, taking a long shower at the end of the day, getting a pint of ice cream or any dessert, going on a walk, working out, going to get yourself flowers. I love that one. Journaling, allowing yourself to understand why something bothered you if you are someone who likes that routine and that discussion with yourself. Praying. Praying is so freeing. It is so peaceful. I'm someone who, if I see a butterfly or a bird or let's say a deer, right? There's a lot of deer around where I'm at right now. And whenever I see a deer, I'm like, oh my gosh, okay, that's a little joy. That's a little joy throughout the day. Going, you're getting yourself a little treat, okay? Whether that is ordering that shirt you've been wanting, getting that makeup that you've wanted, getting that bracelet you've been wanting, etc. Like treating yourself to something, if you want responsibly, but treating yourself, yes? Some people like to take a nap, standing out in the sun. I think something else that I really like is when I pick out a really good outfit for my day and then I'm excited to wear that for the rest of the day. Like, everyone look at me. Ripe fruit, okay? When I have a good strawberry, it's a good day. It like makes my day. When you're on a walk and you smile at a stranger and they smile back. Reading a book, reading your Bible, doing something that is relaxing to you. Making a tea, watching your comfort movie, comfort TV show, doing your laundry, cleaning your room, getting a hug, receiving a hug. And I think lastly, making plans, seeing people, planning ahead, looking forward to something, doing something in the future. Yeah? There are so many different ways, and that's not even the end of it. It goes on and on and on. There are so many different ways that we can turn our days around. And when we let one thing completely alter the way we go about the rest of our day, the way that we're feeling, the way that we act, the way that we approach and hold ourselves, we don't make the most of where we are in the moment. We let time pass. And at the end of the day, if anyone has said anything to any of us, it is that time moves so fast. Savor where you are right now. Use every moment that you can. And even though some days it's uncontrollable, some days you are just having a bad day, treating yourself, doing something for yourself, maybe having a slower morning, whatever you need to reset yourself and give yourself a little bit of extra love, if that is what you need to not just make the day 10,000 times better, but to just do something for yourself and allow yourself to feel a little bit of love, I think that is at least what we could do, because every day has a new set of joys. It has a new set of opportunities. It has something for you. Every day has something for you. And the least that we can do just as people is try to make the most of the day. I know I fall victim to this. I know the easiest thing for me to do sometimes when I'm so incredibly tired and the day is just kicking me to the curb. I'm like down. I'm down on the grounds begging them to stop, and the world and the life just keeps kicking at me. is I want to crawl into my bed. I want to hibernate. I want to become a hermit and not leave my room for ages and ages to come. But when I do one thing for myself, especially maybe it's at the end of the day, if I do one thing for myself and I watch my comfort movie, I order my comfort food, I make a tea, I get a drink on the way home, like a Starbucks. I love my dragon drinks, you guys. If you know me, you know I will literally have 2 dragon drinks a day. I'll have one after my workout, and then if I am needing another pick me up, I will come and get one after work. I will. I'll make this stop. Truthfully, it brings me joy. And yes, I might be addicted. Yes, that might be an issue. Yes, I maybe need to like switch it up a little bit. But sue me. If it makes me happy, it's making me happy, okay? And that is one thing that makes me different than someone else, right? Or maybe you're the same exact way. You could have 4 Starbucks drinks, or you could go to your favorite coffee shop and get coffee all day, every day, or get your favorite croissant, get your favorite pastry. You could go get a donut. You could do this, do this. It doesn't even have to just be that related, right? But if you do something for yourself and you allow yourself to be the reason to why your day is good, you will have more control over how your weeks go, how your day goes, how your life goes. You bring the joy into your life. You bring the joy into your life. Thank you so, so, so much for listening. I feel as though since this was a free ball of an episode, I feel like it all connected. I know it was a little bit different, a little less structured, but I do feel like everyone has something that they can take away from this, okay? Even if it's just that reminder that your days are limited and life goes by in the blink of an eye. And even though that's daunting and that's a little like depressing, it is the reality of life. And I think that if instead of thinking that it's daunting and that it's sad and it's like, oh, my days are limited, what can you do to make the most of your days? What can you do to not just give up on a day, but instead to turn it around and do something for yourself and love yourself a little bit more? We all deserve to be excited about our days. We all deserve to make a bad day a good day and to be in control of our life. If you like this episode, please, please, please let me know by liking, subscribing, following, commenting. You guys, please start commenting. I want to know everything that you guys like, that you don't like. Some people have already commented it, and it's so fun reading and listening and knowing just what people are liking about the podcast and what they like about the episodes. Engage with me. I love it when you guys engage with me. Tell me what you want to hear. Tell me what you want to see. Tell me what you want me to talk about. I would love to hear what you guys have to say. So please, if you enjoy this, let me know. I can't wait to hear from you. I love you all so, 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 so very, very, very much. I hope you have an amazing rest of your week, and I will talk to you so very soon. Bye.